Hello everyone, how are you? I'm Erin. Welcome back to my channel. This is Energy with Erin, and today is Thursday, April 23rd. How are you all doing? It's almost the end of the work week. I hope you guys have been hanging in there. Tonight I figured we would do an angel card reading for you guys. I have a bunch of different angel oracle cards, and I figured we'd go over a few crystals that can help you connect to your angels. All right, sounds good. All right, sorry, my throat's already getting a little icky. All right, let's do this, guys. All right, so some crystals to help you guys connect with your angels. These are my top 3 favorites. Personally, there is a whole bunch of crystals you can use, but these are my favorites. So obviously, the first one to connect with your angels is, of course, Angelite. It's this beautiful, like, dusty blue color, I guess you could say. Whenever I see this color, this reminds me of Mother Mary. She is very much this type of color energy. It's cute, that's a little angel. I also have an Angelite bracelet on me, right here, the blue one. But yeah, this is really good for the throat chakra. Obviously, blues are good with the throat chakra. But this color reminds me of the sky. The angels are up in the sky, right? So this is a really good one to have. The next one that I love, around the same color theme, this is Celestite. Oh, it's one of my favorites. It is so pretty. Look at it. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. This is a really, really good one. This is also a really, really good dream stone. Okay. Anything this color blue is really good for dreaming. Like blue calcite's a really good one. But this is really, really good. But it's very crumbly. I don't know if you see under there. So if you do have a raw, rough crystal of this, be careful with it because it tends to fall apart. They do have like tumbled stones of these, but it's not as pretty. It's not as pretty. It's a good one. The other one, this is a little bit more expensive and rare, but it's really good. It's very high vibe. This is Seraphonite. It's a green stone. I believe it comes from Russia, if I'm not mistaken. I have a couple other pieces that we can look at too. It's really pretty. So the seraphim are the highest ranking angels, and they sit at the throne of God. So they're very high vibe, very high up there. It's so pretty. It's very pretty. It's a very grounding, earthy energy, but it's also celestial at the same time. Yeah, it's also a really good heart stone, right? And the more you open up your heart, the more you can connect, right? So, Seraphonite, good stuff, you guys. And then this one does not necessarily correspond with angels, but I didn't really know this until recently, and I was like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. So Mother Mary, this is actually a piece of fluorite, rainbow fluorite. But Mother Mary is the Queen of Angels. Yeah, I didn't know that till recently, and I was like, oh my, duh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense to me. So if you guys ever need help from your angels, you can always pray to Mother Mary. All right, so let's see for cards what we have, guys. Are you ready for these angel messages? Got some really good stuff for you guys. All right, here we go. The first card for you guys from your angels, trust in spirit. Placing trust in spirit and asking for a little help from spirit are beautiful things to do. Your trust enables you to work together with spirit and help others in the world. This is true, you guys. Your angels are here to help facilitate big moves and changes in your life, okay? And not just for you personally, but to also use your gifts and talents to help other people. All right, our next angel card, the Angel of Protection. Ooh. You guys feel like you need protection? You have come to the end of a circle. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to let you know that you have my protection. You have proven yourself. There is no darkness that can shadow your light. You can look back and say thank you because you are now wiser and far more stronger than ever before. Breathe and allow my healing and protection to fill your whole life and journey. All right. So I feel like some of you guys have come out of a rough bout recently, and that's why you feel like you need to protect yourself more, and they're letting you know that you have that protection. If you feel like you don't have it, all you have to do is ask. You know they'll come. If you are at all intuitive or you have any psychic abilities, you will know angels are around when you hear a really, really, really high pitch ringing. Usually it's in one ear. Usually it's in, what is it, the left or the right? I can never remember. And it's also different for everyone, so just keep that in mind. When I see angels, so there was, early on in my spiritual awakening, I was learning how to meditate. So I was meditating every day. And so for just and giggles one day, I asked my guides, I was just like, okay, so if angels are real, like, let me see an angel. Like, let me see one. Like, in my meditation. I thought I was going to close my eyes and, like, have a vision or something. No. Literally less than, like, 5-10 seconds later, I open my eyes and I look up. It was literally in this corner of the room right here, like right up here. There was a ball of light in the corner of my room, and it was like all rainbow colors. No joke. And I was just like, oh, and that's when I started learning, like, you can ask for signs, and like, if you're lucky, sometimes they'll give it to you right then. If they know you're open and willing to see it, sometimes they're very quick with it. So I was just like, oh my God. I was like, okay, this stuff is like real. I guess. So whenever I see angels, they look like rainbows. Okay, and to me, rainbows signify the bridge between two worlds. Okay, so whenever I am doing like mediumship readings or whatever, I imagine like a rainbow coming from the other side down to here, and that is their bridge for us to connect and to talk to each other. So, yeah, good stuff, guys. So if you see rainbows or a rainbow orb or some people see like glowing balls of light, it's probably an angel. Ask for signs, okay? Ask for signs from your angels. Ask for protection if you feel like you need it. They're always there. Always. You can always, if you feel like your home is not safe, or you feel like something is in your home that shouldn't be there and that's not for your highest good, you can always ask God to have angels come down to protect you. So what I like to do is I like to ask that angels come to all the corners of the property, all corners outside the house, and every corner in every friggin' room. Just to be safe. And like sometimes I can literally like hear like fluttering wings, or like I can feel the fluttering wings or like the energy come in. And like you'll know, like it will just feel calm and peaceful, and it does not take long. They pretty much come immediately, and it does not take them long to clear out whatever's in your house, okay? And if you hear some banging and stuff, like don't freak out, don't worry, they're taking care of it. Don't go out there. Like, ask them, be like, is it okay to go out there? Because, like, that's happened to me before where I've, like, had to confirm, and they're like, nope, we're not done yet. Like, you need to give us a minute. So, you can always do that to protect you and your loved ones in your home, okay? The next card is from the Angel Guide Oracle deck by Kyle Gray. The artwork is really cool in these ones. So, your card is Opportunity and Change, you guys. Look it. She's standing in an archway. An archway is like a portal to something new. So that tells me you're on the precipice of something, a new venture, and it's going to bring lots of opportunity and change for you in the best way possible. And she's really pretty. Her wings remind me of, I know she's holding a bird and there's birds around her, but the colors remind me of a peacock for some reason, or maybe even like a hummingbird. Very pretty. Yeah. And so she's holding the bird in the right hand, and then she's holding out her left hand in gesture. What does that say to you? Because it says something to me, but I feel like it will say something different to you depending on your situation. So let's read what it says. As one door closes, another one opens. This is a time for change. We've been talking about change the last couple weeks, guys. It is the time for change. Your angels are drawing close to support you in making the changes that you need to make to attract opportunities and abundance. So you guys, although you guys are on the precipice of change, I feel like a lot of you are holding on to old habits, old thoughts, old beliefs, and it's time to throw them in a box and throw that box away. Because we don't need that where we're going. Okay? They want you to release those things so that you can let in the new good stuff. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. Remember, you have to trust in divine timing. Okay? You really, really do. You have to let go. You have to let go of the control because you have no control over the timing. And you have to trust in their divine timing because your timing is not going to be the best. I know we all think it is because we make a plan in our mind and we're like, this is how it's going to go. No. Trust in their divine timing, okay? Because like I've said before, they know better than you. They can see more than you, okay? So trust. If you are hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. I have also been experiencing this recently. Stop going with the old because you already know what the old is going to get you. Go with the new, even if it's scary, even if you're unsure about it, okay? Because it would not be coming up for you if it wasn't time for you to take the chance or the opportunity or whatever it is coming up in your life, okay? Trust in that. Change might bring a sense of vulnerability or present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts and what's important to you. Absolutely. It really will. You will feel like I'm seeing like an electric current going through like the center of your body, like awakening you, but also waking you up. Like, oh my God, like I don't have to live in that 9-to-5 life that I fucking hate. I can like do what I want to do and have my dream life and have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But you have to do the work. You have to be brave. You have to put yourself out there. Okay. Old habits won't open new doors. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that is being offered to you now. So that's what she's doing. She's holding out her hand, being like, are you going to take this opportunity? Do you trust me? Do you trust them? That's ultimately what this card is asking you. Do you trust them to walk through the new doorway so that you can receive the opportunities and change, positive change? You are in a time of change and opportunity. Whether this involves a new role, career, opportunity, relationship, child, or project, know that it is blessed by God and angels. This is an exciting time, and if you have apprehensions, know that this card is reassuring you that you are being supported by the divine, and you will know if you're supported, okay? If you're not supported, like, everything will go wrong. You'll feel like you have, like, the worst luck ever, okay? When it's meant to be, everything just flows. Doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect, but it's much more like a seamless thing than something that's like not meant for you. If you ask angels to lead the way, you will be guided by signs, intuition, and instinct. Absolutely. Ask every day for signs. Move forward fearlessly as this is a blessed time for you. Okay? You deserve it. I am getting the feeling that a lot of you feel like you are undeserving of this. Why? Seriously, why? And I'm gonna be like real with you. Why? Like, why? Tell me. Tell yourself that. Okay, is it a fear? Is it something that someone instilled in you when you were younger that has now become a thought pattern that you like can't let go of and it's like a part of you now? Like, seriously, think about it. Think about it. If you can get to the root of the problem, like the root, the actual root, the bottom root. Sometimes you find the top, right? And you pull it and it's not, the root's still down there. That's fine. Follow the rabbit hole. Follow the root down to the very bottom. Take it out and say bye-bye, okay? Because you don't need it where you're going. Sorry, I'm just so thirsty lately. I apologize. All right. The next card is from the Angel Answers Oracle card, okay? So, let me see. Let me just make sure. So, you can ask a question. Usually this deck is like you ask a question and you get the card, but not all the cards are like yes and no or maybe. It has like more of a message. So you could ask a question, or you just take the, message as it is. So the card you guys got was remain positive, okay? Remain positive during these changes that are happening in your life, okay? Like I said earlier, it's not always going to be seamless. It's not always going to be perfect. You need to remain positive during those times. You need to let go and have trust that it's working out, okay? Pardon. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you need to have your vibes be high, okay? Because the minute you let your guard down and let the insecurities start creeping back into your head and saying all these really negative self thoughts, you've lost. Okay? Like, not ultimately lost, but like you've lost that battle for the day, right? Like, you need to be conscientious about it and try to remain positive. And that doesn't mean toxic positivity where you are just like, everything's great. Like, no, seriously, everything's fine. I swear to God. And inside you're like, I'm dying. I'm dying. Someone help me. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But just remain positive, okay? Let it roll off your back. Like I'm seeing like a waterproof jacket and just letting the droplets of water wash off of you. Okay? Yeah, you might get a little wet, but you have protection. You have a raincoat on and it's just going to fall right off of you. You're not going to get drenched. You're going to be okay. All right. Remember that when you're going through these new things, when you go through that new door of opportunity and you get new things coming your way, projects, people, connections, like whatever it is, stay positive. Even if it doesn't work out, just stay positive. Keep on track. You'll be okay. Remain positive. The angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There is a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. Do you feel it? Because I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. Absolutely. Absolutely. It will happen to you quicker if you remain positive. But once again, don't be the toxic positivity type of thing, okay? Don't do that. Because it's not authentic. It's really not. We're humans. We're not always going to be high vibe. We're not always going to be happy. We're up and down. It is okay. But just remember, don't ruminate, okay? Don't have that depressive black or white thinking where like everything's either good or everything's bad. Like, no. You need, like, I'm seeing like almost like a graph, like a line, and then like this wave pattern going up and down. And they're just saying like, I feel like some of you, when things don't go your way, you go in the negative because it's something from childhood. Okay. That's what I'm picking up on. Even if you can get up to neutral is better than negative. Okay. If you can't get all the way to the positive, just try to get up to neutral. Okay. And that's what I think the letting the rain roll off your back is. It's like, okay, that happened. I don't have to react to it. I don't need to put my energy into that. That happened. Okay, let me learn the lesson from that and move on. Apply the lesson and move on. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest. That's because that's your human. That's your human self being like, okay, I have like a 6 to 12 month plan and everything has to go like this way. Okay, what if your 6 to 12 month plan is not the best plan for you? What if it's more 3 months? What if it's more 18 months? You need to learn to be flexible. That's what they're telling me. Very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. I've been getting that message a lot lately, and I know it's not just for me. My husband literally said that to me today. He was just like, when things are not going perfect, he was like, don't give up. Don't give up. And that message came in another reading recently. It's like the moment you give up is when you do fail. You don't fail by making mistakes and falling down. You fail by not trying again and staying down. Okay? So remain positive, guys. Meditation will help with that. Being grounded, talking to your guides, journaling, gratitude. That is a really good one. And I know it's really hard for some people. I know when I was going to school for, my master's degree in psychology, we were learning about the power of gratitude. Was it Mikhail High. I don't know. It's some Czech name. It's actually a really good book, like, now that I go back and look at it. But at that time, I wasn't in a place in my life where it was like, okay, like, sit down every day and write, like, 3 things that you're grateful for. It's just like, this is stupid. Like, I don't like this. And it's just like, if you are feeling that way, it's okay. Try to push through it. Try to push through it, even if it's like a silly thing. It's okay. It's something that you're grateful for, and gratitude is a high vibe, and it will help you remain positive. It will help you look at the positive things in your life rather than looking at the negative things that happen throughout your day. Okay. All right. The next card we have is an angel number. Angel numbers. What angel numbers are you guys seeing lately? For me, it's the 11s. So like 111, 211, 311, 411, 511, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I'm seeing all the time. What are you guys seeing? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. So your angel number, and tell me if you are seeing this number. Okay, I like that. 1212, choices. And there's an I. You have choices to make. Do you have the discernment to make the correct choice? So 1212. You have been consumed with inner conflict and need to address it before it causes damage. Uh-oh, guys. Self-doubt and insecurities may be holding you back from making major growth moves. Doesn't that go along with what we've been saying? Turn your attention towards making real positive change and choices for your mental health. Actively put your own needs first. I'm going to say that again. Actively put your own needs first. Okay, because you are a very good person. You are a very caring person. You are a very loving person. But remember, you cannot pour into other people's cups when your cup is empty. Okay, that's when you start getting aggravated. That's when you start getting out of balance. Some health issues can turn up because that's your body trying to be like, hey, like, there's something going on that you got to take care of. And if you don't, I'm going to make you take care of it, and not in a good way. So yeah, you guys, it's great that you're loving and caring and have such a big open heart, but you need to love yourself that way too and take care of yourself that way. And if you can, ask someone who's close to you and loves you to do it, okay? Like, if you're used to taking care of someone and you guys have that sort of relationship where you can talk to them and be like, you know, would you mind doing something for me today? Like, I don't know how you would word it, but word it however feels, you know, good to you, and see what they say. I think you guys need that. You guys are so busy taking care of other people. You need someone to take care of you. You deserve that. And I know you want it. All of us who give and give and give want that love in return, right? That's why we give it, because we want to receive it. And sometimes we don't, because we overgive, or we're not giving to the right people, or we're not around the right people to cherish and nourish us, right? Okay, so this did come in the upright. I will read both just in case it applies to you in your situation. So in the upright, 1212 means your overwork is leading to energy drain. Okay? Don't overwork yourself. Take breaks. Okay? Take breaks. This is a call to put yourself first. Absolutely. You have to. You have to. What do they tell you when a plane goes down? You need to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help anyone else. You're no good to anyone else if you're not taking care of yourself. Resolving lingering inner conflict. Addressing insecurity and self-doubt. I feel like that is for a lot of you. Insecurity and self-doubt, okay? Who told you that you were not secure in who you were, and who told you to doubt yourself? Or what made you doubt yourself? I'm sure for some reason I'm picking up that there was something that happened in your younger life that made you doubt yourself. And I'm specifically picking up something in your teenage years. Okay? Remember, get to the root of the problem. Find the root. Find out where it started. Find out where it started and be like, that's where it came from. Are you kidding me? But now you know. Remember, 70% of finding the solution to a problem is just recognizing the problem in the first place. Okay? That's the hardest part. It really is. Because now you can take the action steps to work on it. So 1212 in the reverse position, remember, it did not come out reversed, but this might apply to you. Okay. I feel like it's a good warning. Inner conflict taking over. Don't let that happen. Okay. Taking on more than you can handle. I see a lot of you doing that, especially where I just said you're giving to people. You need to take a self-care day or a section of your day to self-care or a ritual every day that you do for self-care. You really do have to. Okay. Like whether that's making your favorite tea and like going out on your back deck and taking a look outside, or I don't even know. That's just what came to mind. I'm sure there's tons of other ways that you can do that though. Okay. Like a bath or like a skincare routine. Like I know I like to buy like eye masks from Korea and like do a skin mask like once a week. And it's just like, okay, well that's my version of self-care this week. Okay. Find your self-care routine and stick to it. Ignoring red flags. I would hope that most of you have the discernment now to recognize red flags. And yeah, some of you are recognizing the red flags, but you are like ignoring it. Like you're sticking your head in the sand. They're showing me like an ostrich sticking their head in the sand. You can't do that anymore. You're going to get bit in the butt if you ignore it. Okay? So try not to ignore it. You need to address it. And if that means creating boundaries with someone, then you need to do that. And if they freak out, that means they don't respect your boundaries. And if they don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you. Sorry. I know that's blunt, but you need that honesty. And why do you want someone like that in your life? Because they're leeching off of you. I'm seeing that for some of you. They're literally a leech. Okay? You deserve so much better than that. And I know you're trying to help this person. That's what I'm seeing. Listen, sometimes you can't help people. It's like when a lifeguard goes out to try to save someone in the ocean and that person ends up drowning the lifeguard. That's what this person's doing to you. Okay? You have that choice to deal with that the way you wish. But don't sit there and say, boo-hoo, poor me, why is this happening to me? You know why it's happening to you. You're allowing it to happen to you. You are giving your power away. All right? And I'm sorry if this is blunt. I'm sorry if some of you don't like what I'm saying. But my empaths who don't know their boundaries need to know that, okay? You need to know that. Because people like that will suck the life out of you and kill you in the process. And kill your light. Kill your soul. Sorry. So think about that. Who do you want in your life? You need to go where you're celebrated, not where people are using you. Does this person actually like you for who you are? Or do they like what they can provide for you? Do they like what you do for them? Only way to test that is to stop giving to them what they're looking for. And if they freak out and throw a tantrum like a toddler, here's your answer. They don't really care for you. They care for what you can give them. All right? Failure to address personal issues, okay? If you don't get to the root of the problem's going to keep coming up. I am so sorry. Coughing left and right here. My throat chakra is trying to open up. If you don't get to the root of the problem, you're going to keep experiencing that problem over and over and over again until you learn it. I know there's tons of people out there that's like, oh, why do I always date the wrong guy? Why do I always like have the worst boss ever? Why do I always have crappy frenemy type of friends? It's like, what's the common denominator? Like, I know people don't want to hear this, but take a look in the mirror. It's you, girlfriend / boyfriend, whoever you are. It's you. And that is a hard pill to swallow sometimes. But it's not necessarily you in the way you're thinking about it. There's something in your energy field that's unresolved, which is attracting these people to you, because every time you attract someone like that to you, that is an opportunity from God to try to resolve that. Okay? And even though you may be working on that, because I do see a lot of you are, remember, there are levels to everything, and everything is a spiral. Okay? So you start off at the bottom, and that's when you start the problem. And the at the bottom of the spiral, it's very tight, right? And you keep going around and around quicker and quicker. You're going through more and more of those people, right? Or the same type of situation, whatever your situation is. But the more you learn and apply the lesson that you learned, the longer it goes until you come back around to the spiral. Okay? And you keep going back and back to the spiral until you're out of the spiral. Basically, you have completed all aspects of the lesson. Okay? So if you're wondering why stuff keeps coming up, it's because you still have more work to do. Okay? The affirmation for 12/12 choices. Putting myself and my mental health first is never selfish. I will say that again. Putting yourself and your mental health first is never, ever selfish. Very surprising. That message keeps coming up. You need to take care of yourself. Put your oxygen mask on first and then help someone else. Okay? And think about it this way. You can help people more when you are more fully healed. You really can. You really can. All right. A couple more cards, guys. Let's see. What's the name of this deck? Sorry, it's upside down. Angels of Abundance Oracle card. So this one is clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. I feel like for a lot of you, it's more emotional. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay? So this tells me that a lot of you are getting your ish together in one way, shape, or form, whether it's finances, whether it's emotional, like they're saying. And look at this card, so beautiful. The angel is on a Pegasus. Is it also a unicorn too? Yeah, it's a unicorn Oh God, what are they called? They're called something. I know this from My Little Pony. Oh my God, a pegacorn or something. They're called alicorn? Are they called alicorns when they have wings? I think they are. I think they're called alicorns. I know this from work. And then we have a rainbow. Remember we talked about rainbow. Rainbows are the bridge from the higher realms down to the physical realms, okay? So yeah, when you start taking care, we talked about self-care earlier, remember? So when you start taking care of yourself, things fall into place. You feel better mentally and you start tackling the things that you have been putting on the back burner because you have more confidence now, okay? Like I know a couple years ago, I was like, I really need to get my finances together, like really. And it took me a while, but I did, little changes each and every day. But the more I did it, it was to the point where I wouldn't even open my mail because I'm like, oh my God, looking at the numbers is like freaking me out. Just knowing my situation freaks me out. But it's like, you don't have an action plan if you don't know like how much debt you have and then figure out a debt payoff strategy. But then once I started getting into it and getting over my anxiety and facing my fears, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. Like, I'm not having a panic attack anymore looking at this. Like, I can actually open my mail. I can actually organize it and figure out a plan and all that stuff. So the more you face your fears, the less you're like, why was I scared? Like, it really wasn't that bad. But getting over that initial hurdle can be hard sometimes. Yeah, it's going to help you feel lighter. Like I'm literally seeing like a boulder being lifted off of you. You're like, oh my God. Like I literally see you guys doing it, like taking a deep breath, be like, oh my God, everything's okay. It's all right. It is okay. It is all right. As long as you're doing the work and doing what you need to do. And yeah, this is going to help you avoid future problems. Okay. Dealing with your ish now is going to help you later on, especially this year. The work you do now is going to pay off for you tenfold by the end of the year. Okay? Next, we have an angel affirmation card. There is always a divine solution to every challenge. Everything always works out for my highest good. That's a really great affirmation to say every day. Everything is working out for my highest good each and every day. That's a really good one. So the message from your guardian angels. So this is from your guardian angel because this deck has like all the archangels and stuff. So this one's from your guardian angel. Remember to call upon us for assistance every day. We are always ready to lend a helping hand. You just need to ask, okay? I say this all the time. Ask and you shall receive. It is not a joke. Once you start doing it, you will actually see and you're like, holy fucking shit, like... And sometimes it comes really quick. It comes in unexpected ways. You just need to take it. You need to take the opportunity that's given to you, okay? They are always there to help you. That's literally their job. Your guardian angel, that's literally their job. So I know for some people, excuse me, some people, they're like, oh, my guardian angel's always around me. Like, yeah, obviously. But, like, they're mostly there when, like, you're in trouble. Like, big trouble. They're definitely always around you when big trouble's happening. I remember there was one time, I think, I'm not sure if he's a guide or a guardian angel. I think he is a guardian angel personally. But I was driving to work a couple years ago, and I was driving by the school up the street from me, and there's never cops sitting there ever. Like, I've lived here like forever. There's never cops on that street. And I was driving to work one day, and it was at night, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I was speeding. I'm not gonna lie, I was speeding. I was listening to music, and no one was on the road. And I look in the rearview mirror, and I see a man sitting in my back seat. And I heard him say, slow down, there's a cop up ahead. And I was just like, and this is like before my spiritual awakening. Like, weird stuff had always happened to me, but like, I didn't really put two together until I went through like spiritual awakening. I'm like, oh, that's what that stuff is. And I literally, like 2 seconds later, I went by the school. I took my foot off the gas, and shit, sure enough, there was a cop there, and there's never a cop there. And I was just like, I look in the rearview mirror, he was gone. But I was just like, oh shit. So yeah, they are always there, you guys. They are always there. Just have to ask for their help, okay? And you can always, I like to just ask God, because he'll send whoever needs to come. Instead of like praying or asking a specific angel, God will know the right one. Because if you only ask for that certain angel, like say you ask like Archangel Michael for healing. Archangel Michael is more for protection, okay? So if you ask him for healing, that's more Archangel Raphael, okay? So if you specifically ask for Michael can't really help you in that way, so then you're not going to receive the help. But if you ask God, who is like the head honcho of everything, he will send whoever needs to come, all right? So there's always a divine solution to every challenge. Everything always works out for my highest good, you guys. And the last card is not an angel card, but it's a very high vibe deck, and it kind of went along with all the colors of the other deck. So I was like, I haven't touched this deck in a while, so let me pull some cards. And there were 2 cards that wanted to come out. So the first card is Divine Feminine. Look how beautiful this deck is, you guys. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. This is the Secret Language of Light cards. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. I don't even know what to say. Just heart-centeredness, divine feminine, right? Okay. Shine your inner light on your desires. Look beyond the obvious and the superficial into the heart of a matter. Peer deeper into the hidden and explore the mysterious. Remember your vast potential and the unlimited possibilities available to you. I feel like a lot of you are putting yourselves in this box and being like, I can't do that. There's no way. I'm just a silly little human. And it's just like, come on, girl/guy. You can do anything you want. It's just a matter of time, work, effort, and consistency. And how badly do you want it? It is time to trust your intuition, your inner voice, and your instincts. Lean into that, okay? Especially with what's going on now. But also ask for the gift of discernment, okay? And that's very important. You need to balance the two. Because the intuition's like the higher realm, and then the discernment is more grounded in reality. So it comes together, and you're even keeled, okay? That way you're not all la 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 la. Oh yeah, love and light. Because sometimes that's not, sometimes we need to be more grounded in reality, right? Because, yeah, you have your intuition, but sometimes people get very fooled and they will just believe anything just because, like, they want to believe it. And, like, some people are really good at selling things and ideas to people that aren't necessarily true, at least from what I can discern. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This may also be a time for stillness. For there are unseen forces at work. Yeah, the angels are at work really hard for you guys and your spirit guides. Orchestrating the whole universe to bring intense and beautiful experiences into your life. Allow yourself to receive all that you want. And let them know that. Be like, you guys, I'm ready to receive your blessings. I'm ready to receive the gifts. I'm ready to receive the love. I'm ready to receive whatever it is you want to give me as long as it's for my highest good. That's good stuff right there. You are the mother of all you create. Yes, yes, yes. Nurture yourself and all that flows within and around you. There may be an impending marriage or birth around you, either physically or symbolically. The divine feminine wants you to know there's always enough to go around. Abundance is everywhere. Embrace joy. Some of you are saying you are not worthy of whatever it is that is coming into your life because you feel like you're not worthy of that abundance. Like, yeah, you want abundance, but you're like, that's too much. I can't accept. It wouldn't be given to you if you did not deserve it. It would not be given to you if God didn't think you couldn't handle it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's an affirmation you can say. You can say, I am willing to be open to my loving fullness. I am willing to create change. Excuse me. I hope you guys are willing to create change because that's what's going to help you. Okay. That's it for that card. There's some meditations in here and journal work. So if you guys are interested in this book, it's not just the cards. Like, they actually have action steps and exercises that you can do. That's why I really like this book. But I'm not going to go over that. Okay. So the divine feminine within you. And this reminds me of you guys, the empaths are just people with big hearts being overly caring, okay? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, last card, you guys. Here we go. Soul Song, and we even have angel wings. Look at that. It is time for you to sing your soul's song. We each have a unique vibration. We each have a unique voice, and our voice is powerful, you guys. Our voice is our frequency, our vibration. Oh, that's more frequency. You came here to sing a song. You came here to dance a dance. You came here to live out a dream. And your soul is calling you to do that. You will feel it in your heart. I'm literally, like in this card where this light is coming from, that I'm feeling that is like from your heart, right? Because your dreams live in your heart, right? Like, I feel like some of you guys need to think about when you were a child. Like, what were some of the things that you wanted to be when you were a child? Crazily enough, when I was cleaning my room a couple months ago, I don't even know how I found this. I found an old something from when I was a child, maybe like 3rd grade, and it was like, when I grow up, I want to be a writer. And I'm like, holy crap, like, I do write now quite a lot, actually. Like, I always wanted to be like an author of like fantasy books. I wasn't so good at that. But I write my readings. I write up my healings. When I channel, I write. I'm like, holy it happens. Whatever you wanted to do as a kid, it comes not in the form that you think, but in the form that is needed. Right? I said I wanted to be a writer. I didn't specify what kind of writer. So go back in your childhood and look at what you really wanted to do. I feel like that will unlock something in some of you. Really will. Tune into the soundtrack of life. Your soul emits a beautiful song. We all do. Actually, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, you guys. I love it. And so you have The Hobbit, you have The Lord of the Rings, and then the other really well-known book that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote was The Silmarillion, which is basically the creation of his universe and other stories, because Lord of the Rings takes place in the 3rd age of his universe. So the Silmarillion is all about the creation of the world and what happened in the 1st and 2nd ages. So there's a lot of truth if you can read through the lines of his story. And it's very difficult to read. It is so hard to read. But if you guys are interested and you like him, if you like Lord of the Rings and all that stuff and you want to read this, go follow Nerd of the Rings on YouTube. Because he uses all, he created a whole language. He created Elvish when he wrote Lord of the Rings. So everything's in Elvish, like places, people, places, names, like time periods, like everything just sounds the same. But if you follow Nerd of the Rings, he makes really good visual videos and breaks down what each thing is. So for me, excuse me, it has helped me understand it. So anyway, where I'm going with that. So your soul emits a beautiful song. So in the beginning of the universe, in his stories, God, or Eru Iluvatar is the name of God in that series, he creates a song. And when he creates a song, he creates beings. And these beings each play a note or a part of the song. And so we all know Sauron is the evil guy in Lord of the Rings, right? But that's in the third age. So in the first and second age, Sauron was not the number one baddie. He was like the number two baddie. The number one baddie was his master, Melkor. And when Melkor was made, he had a discordant note. He didn't want to follow suit with Eru Iluvatar and create a nice, beautiful symphony. He wanted discord, and that's how he fell from them. And it's very much a mirror image of God in the story of Lucifer, and Lucifer falling and bringing other people with him, because they pretty much get kicked out of like their version of heaven in the Lord of the Rings, or in that universe in Middle Earth. Sorry, I should say Middle Earth. And then he becomes evil and corrupts other people. Excuse me. So that just reminded me of that. But it is true. We all have a unique frequency and vibration, and that is part of God's song, okay? Think of it as a pulsating light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you cannot hear your song with your physical ears, know that it exists. It absolutely does. I promise you that, because I can see it. I can't hear it, but I can definitely see it from people. Your song is always resonating throughout the universe along with the music of the spheres and the sound the universe made when it was born, the greatest song of all, Om. If you guys have ever done, excuse me, an Om meditation, like you say, you feel it resonate in your chest. So you're like, Om. Like that, okay? Those are really powerful. Are they Indian? Like, I don't even know what they are, but those are very powerful frequencies, okay? And it literally will vibrate. Like right now, like I feel like, ooh, like a little jittery. Like I feel like brighter in my chest area. So like that does, the vibrations from those things really do work. And they say that Om was the sound of the beginning of the universe, or the Big Bang. I don't even know if I believe in the Big Bang personally. What do we know? We think we know things, but we really don't. So whatever, that's what they say. You can tune in to it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from your highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you to tune into your soul or song. Ooh, I like that. So the next time you hear a new piece of music, and I'm so sorry. For some reason, I'm picking up, it's going to be like an instrumental piece of music for you. It's not going to be like a pop song or something. Apologies. I know for me, instrumental music, because I'm so clairaudient, it literally, some pieces of music will literally just put me in a crazy, like, how do I even explain this? I guess I'll give an example. So there was one time I was meditating and listening to instrumental music, and I literally had a spontaneous past life regression. And it was pretty rough, you guys. It was pretty rough. And I was just bawling my eyes out. Like, that's how powerful music can be. Like, serious. And you don't have to be clairaudient for it to happen. So, just keep that in mind. Or you can go out into nature. Remember, nature has beautiful natural sounds, like bird songs, all that stuff. Remember, birds only sing when there are no signs of danger. So when you hear birds singing, you're in a peaceful area. Like, there's no predators around. Like, everything is safe. Everything is okay. Okay, bird songs are really, really great to listen to. The music of nature will balance and detoxify. Absolutely. I mean, you guys know that. Like, you go to the ocean, you feel better. You go to the mountains, you feel better. You go to the lake. Waterfalls. Ooh, waterfalls have the most amount of negative ions. Negative ions, they sound bad. They're actually really good for you. Negative ions are like things in nature, things that like detox you basically. And then positive ions are things that are really bad for you, like 5G towers, like radiation waves or microwaves, office buildings, concrete jungles like New York City. Those are filled with positive ions, which is not good for you. It actually drains you. That's why I always tell you guys, like, just go out in nature, go touch a tree, because literally it takes all of your positive ions away and helps rebalance your ions and rebalance you. Align with the sounds of the earth and you will find the steps to take next. Okay, so go in nature. It's going to help quiet your mind and help you focus. Go outside and meditate if it's nice out. Okay, meditate however you want, whether that's your back against a tree, laying down with your back on the grass. That's a really, really good way to help ground too. Because your spine is touching the earth, your whole chakra system in the back is touching the earth. Like, that's good stuff. Just get out in nature, okay? You will get a very you guys, you're going to get a very profound answer. You don't even need to ask a question. You're going to get some really profound insights if you do that. Let's see. Yeah, so they're just saying, oh, I really like that. Put on your favorite music and dance around the house for at least 5 minutes. You guys, that has been coming up a lot for me lately. So that's one of my favorite ways to raise the vibes is music, dance, music and dancing. Okay, moving your body, moving that energy out of your body, and listening to the music. It literally instantly will raise your vibes. Chant Om 7 times to align with your soul antenna. I mean, I just did it once and I felt great. You can also, I really, really like Inner Lotus music on YouTube. Pierre does the music there. He's over in Europe. He's great. I've been listening to his stuff for years and I followed him before he got millions of subscribers. His stuff is so good, you guys. It's for free on YouTube and Spotify. And he actually does the tuning, the actual tuning frequencies. Like, he actually makes the music. He doesn't just plug it into a computer program and whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, it's modified to that hertz. No, he actually makes the music in that hertz. And he recently put up a video of an Om chanting, like, and it's an all-night video. I fell asleep to that for like a month. That stuff is good. It's really good. Experience a gong, a Tibetan healing bowl, crystal bowl, or toning meditation session. This can be direct or as a recording. I actually have some, guys. I'll get my little bowl. I have some tingsha bells too. I also have a gong too, but it's behind a whole bunch of Legos. I'm not going to mess with that. It's my little bowl. I have a cooler one. You want to see the cooler one? I personally like, a lot of people like the smaller bowl better, the sound. I love my big bowl. It's so beautiful. Look at it. And this was actually made, like, over in Tibet. These were very expensive, but I love them. So I'm going to do it a little quiet because I know it gets really loud, so. Everyone likes this one. Sound healing, you guys. Go do a sound bath. Now, I've never done it, but I know it works. Here's this one. This one's deeper. But I love the noise this one makes. There you go, guys. There's your little sound bath. I'm not a professional. This is just like my own personal thing. But there you go, guys. That was your angel card reading. So your soul song. What song is your soul longing to sing? I see you guys. You're like literally killing yourself. You're the bird in the cage being like, I want to fly. I want to tweet. Oh my God, but I have to be quiet. Oh my God, everyone's telling me to shut up. The time is over for that. Break out of that cage. Fly free. Sing your song. You're going to find your people that way. All right? There you go, guys. That was your angel reading. It went way longer than I thought. Sorry, I thought this was going to be a quick video, but that's okay. I hope this helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. Remember, not all the messages are meant for everyone. Whatever resonates with you, take it. And whatever doesn't, it's not meant for you. That's okay. I hope you guys are doing good. Remember, tomorrow night, I am doing my free group distant healing and reading. So at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you guys can choose to lay down for an hour and you just have to ask to receive the healing energy. Don't worry, excuse me, it will make its way to you. Do not worry about that. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just go to bed later that night, and before you go to sleep, just intend to receive the healing as you sleep. Okay? Either one works. It's good stuff either way. I will be recording the video later that night, probably like midnight. So it probably won't be uploaded until like maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning, depending on how long it takes on YouTube. So you'll have it first thing in the morning. It will be on YouTube. I will also post it to my Facebook and my Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I might do a quick little reading tomorrow, just talking about Uranus and Gemini. That's happening tomorrow. That transit is happening until 2032 or 2033, I believe. Something also just happened in Venus today, and I know a lot of the... Was it mutable signs, or was it like a bunch of different signs? I think like Scorpio and Taurus. I think it was the fixed signs. Yeah, I think it was the fixed signs. They are coming out of an 8-year cycle, a rough 8-year cycle, and things are going to be lightening up for them. So I'm happy for you guys. So yeah, I'll probably do a quick video on that tomorrow, and then the healing, and yeah, all that good stuff, you guys. I'm also going to set up that email this weekend, so you guys can send your story submissions, and I'll start making videos of that if you guys are interested. Let me know, comment down below, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I love you guys. I hope you're doing good. And as always, I'm sending you peace, love, light, and healing. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Erin. This is Energy with Erin. Have a good night. Bye, guys.